He couldn't see any signs of monsters, but he had no doubt that they would be lurking somewhere. Feeling encouraged by what he saw, he moved forward slowly, relying more on the scanner than on his eyesight. He'd learnt from experience that it was better to do this than rely on one's normal senses. As he walked along the bank, the path widened again, with the cave wall moving away to the right. With each step, it became brighter and brighter, which was a nice change to the gloomy den of the ice leeches. The hunter looked at the main river, which seemed to be a straight line stretching further away into the darkness. He smiled sadly. He'd hoped that by following this way it would lead him to more light, but there was still hope he was going the right way to the surface. Just then he spotted a strange-looking structure in this familiar landscape. It was a small area surrounded by stones. Someone had made a small wall of boulders between themselves and the river. From his previous experiences, Alex knew that such a structure wouldn't protect from strong monsters, except for providing some psychological comfort. But whatever the building skills someone had put into this structure, it was still the work of human hands. A prospector had been here, maybe even still was. With excitement, Alex moved towards the stone structure. He'd long suspected that he wasn't alone in this vast underworld, but so far he'd only come across a prospector's helmet. He wanted to run towards it, but he knew it was still better to be cautious. He slowly approached it, taking care with every step. Inside, he saw a small rucksack. A few other things were neatly stacked next to it. Alex could see a notebook, a jacket, a watch, a set of clear containers, and a few other odds and ends. On one of the rocks, a pair of trousers and a t-shirt were spread out to dry. At first glance, they looked like they belonged to a woman. He picked up the notebook. On the very first page was a fairly neatly drawn diagram of the area, with side notes. A small map showed the camp in the center and the shore, one end of which showed some shallow water with the inscription, "Ice Leeches, Level 2, Can't Pass," and a brief description of the monsters. A lake with a stream flowing out of it was also marked. The drawing of the lake wasn't completely finished. Apparently, the author hadn't got round to exploring it and didn't seem to know exactly what lived in the water. Instead, in the center of the lake, the figures 1 and 2 had been drawn with a question mark right next to them.